Good evening, and welcome to our YEA event tonight. My name is Jim McEntee. I'm the Math and Business Director for our school district. Thank you all for being here. I wanted to go through thank you for being here tonight to support our young entrepreneurs. Tonight's event is a culmination of months' worth of hard work, learning, and preparation. Soon our scholars will take to the stage to pitch their businesses to our distinguished panel of investors. The success of this program and this evening would not be possible without the dedication and support of many individuals. But first, I wanted to thank our incredible instructors, Casey Clark from Thomas and Mr. Andrew Jasek from Webster Schrader, along with our program assistant, Tom Nikita, for all they've done to make tonight a reality. We truly appreciate all the time that you guys have put into making this come to fruition. In addition, this program would not be possible without all the business professionals who serve as mentors to our students throughout the year. These mentors help guide our scholars through the process of building and refining their business plans, offering real-world insight and advice. Their work has been instrumental in developing our students' business plans and ideas, refining their pitches, and growing their entrepreneurial skills. We're deeply grateful for all of their help. And finally, a huge thank you to all of our investors. These are individuals who are not only successful in their own business, but tonight also decided to commit to developing the next generation of entrepreneurs. They will be evaluating each business, asking questions, and ultimately deciding where to invest their funds. Our esteemed panelists tonight are Mr. Barry Howard and Ms. Caroline Montanaro from the Webster Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Jerry Christopher from State Farm, Mr. John Gabrielli from Marina Dodge, May Chickeno from Family First Credit Union, Ed Frank from ESL Family Credit Union, Bill Bolter from Bolter Industrial Contractors, Mr. Brian Neenan, Superintendent of our school district, Maria Crisatello from Juliana Salon, Garrett Wagner from C3 Evolution Group, Chris Munch from PHP Point of Sale. We also have Kensington from the Schrader FBLA and Farah from the Thomas one. Thank you all for all that you've done to support our entrepreneurs. We'd also like to thank the families and the parents of all of our kids for all the encouragement and support you've given them throughout their journey. You've given us an incredible group of scholars to go through and work with, and we are honored to help guide them on their entrepreneurial journey. Tonight, each of our young entrepreneurs will come up and present their business plan to our panel of investors. After their pitch, they'll answer a brief round of questions. The investors will then have an opportunity to decide which businesses they'd like to support. Just like in the real world, our investors will distribute their funds based on presentation, business viability, planning, and potential market success. They may choose to invest in one or multiple businesses. It's entirely their decision. In addition to securing investments, our students are also competing for the opportunity to advance to the next round of the Saunders Scholars Regional Competition in Frisco, Texas this year. This next level competition brings together YEA semifinalists from around the country and give our students a chance to earn scholarships and national recognition. The decision who moves forward will be based on the strength of their business idea, their presentation skills, and their ability to answer questions, in addition to their overall feasibility of their business, not the total investment amount they receive tonight. Tonight's event is being live streamed, so we ask that everyone speaks clearly into the microphones. This is especially important to our presenters, but don't worry, they've been practicing. Also, though, if the adults right now could take a moment to silence your electronic devices, we would greatly appreciate it. We have an exciting evening ahead, and I know you're all eager to hear from our young entrepreneurs, so without any further ado, we're going to get our first business on the stage, which is DiFi. Come on up.
Thank you, sir. This is exciting.
Thank you.
share with you.
Close.
Okay, can you guys please raise your hand if you like energy drinks or consume them on a daily basis? Okay, have you ever wondered how much sugar you're actually consuming while drinking your favorite drink? This is an example of how much sugar a Monster can has, which is 54 grams.
Wow.
But we got a solution for you.
Our business will be called DiFi. I'm Sophia, and I'm an AP student at Webster Schrader High School. In future, I'm planning on working in marketing field and work my way towards it by studying finance in college. I'm very passionate about art, and I love spending time with my family and friends.
I'm Deanna, I'm also a senior at Webster Schrader High School. I'm planning on becoming a real estate agent, and then I'm also planning on going to college and then get a degree in nursing. And outside of school, enjoy hanging out with my friends, family, going shopping, and then working.
This is going to be our design. Our business profile, DiFi is a business idea focused on creating healthier energy drinks. Our goal is to make drinks that give people energy while using cleaner ingredients and natural flavors. Our first product is sparkling mojito flavor energy drink, which is going to taste refreshing, especially with the summer coming up, while still providing energy and focus.
Our mission is going to be to create an energy drink that gives people the energy they need without relying on artificial ingredients or excessive stimulants. We want DiFi to be a product people can enjoy while also feeling better about what they're putting into their own bodies.
The problem that we're solving is many energy drinks contain high amounts of sugar, artificial ingredients, and extremely high caffeine levels, so these drinks can sometimes cause energy crashes, jitters, or other side effects. Our drinks are going to be focused on using balanced ingredients and natural caffeine sources that will be designed to support steady energy and focus.
Our main features and ingredients that we made your samples with is the caffeine source we got from green tea extract. Then we used L-theanine, which is an amino acid that improves focus and alertness without having the jittery feeling some people get from caffeine. Then we use stevia as a low-calorie sweetener, which is also sugar-free. We use coconut water and sparkling water for hydration. And then we use vitamins like B3 and B5 to help your body turn food into energy, which would make you feel more energized throughout the day, and vitamin C, which supports your immune system.
Our future product expansion, although our first flavor we started off as the mojito flavor, we plan to expand our future product line. We'll have flavors such as blueberry, dragon fruit refresher, and sparkling mojito.
Our main target market is people ages 16 to 30 who regularly need energy for school, work, or have busy schedules. Our primary market will be students ages 16 to 22, so like high school and college kids that need energy for studying, sports, or just long days. And then our secondary market is going to be young adults and night shift workers ages 23 to 30 that are working late night hours or overnight shifts and need the energy to stay awake and focus during work.
Our marketing plan, we're going to promote our product through social media and online marketing, which will include TikTok shop ads, Instagram, Facebook, posters in stores, sampling at events and local markets, and obviously the word of mouth.
Some of our competitors would include Celsius, Red Bull, Monster, and Alani, but some people experience negative side effects primarily from these brands, and that's why we would be a perfect solution for you. And like Sophia already mentioned, you're going to get headaches or sleep disruption, energy crashes, and jitters and restlessness. This is our economics of 1 unit, so we're going to sell our can for $3.99, and then we're going to make $1.02 profit out of it.
Our funding request, we are asking you today for $1,410. Cans, 100 custom printed, will be $300, which is $3 per unit. Regulatory and safety compliance from the FDA, which would be $1,000, and we also spent $110 on our ingredients.
Thank you for your attention. Remember, your health matters, and our drink will give you a great taste to remember. Any questions?
you go back to the economics for a minute? You had zero labor costs, so I'm assuming then the two of you are gonna
Yeah.
Yes.
make the drinks
For
yourself?
now.
Okay. Love the colors,
Thank
very
you.
vibrant. I don't know from a zero labor cost if this were to expand, you know, is how that would play out then. You said you're gonna get approval from the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration. Is that something you've already begun?
No.
No.
We didn't start it already, but we're planning, and if we're gonna expand and like start selling them at like local markets and everything, then we would have to get approval from the FDA.
Tastes good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Yep, I agree with John. I think you can sell for more than $3.99. I mean, I can't buy a pack of gum now for $3.99 for a drink. But I guess my thing with the FDA is you two are gonna bottle manufacture this. Where are you doing this? I mean, you have a license, or with the FDA, where are you doing it, from your house? I mean, it's
We
gotta
would
be,
probably do it from our house.
Yeah.
okay, you haven't not talked to a bottling manufacturer to help you with this?
We did not yet.
Okay.
And do you know, like, for like your competitors, like how much do they charge a bottle?
That's what we went off of. So a can of Red Bull, it costs $3.79, and that's what we went off of. Because our drinks are going to be 12 ounce
12.
in a can, and that's bigger than 12 ounce, so we just raised it by 20 cents.
Do you mind going forward a couple slides there, back to the bottle, or the price for the can? So is it really $3 a can to buy the can itself before you put anything in it?
It is.
It is. So the
for-
can is
for
probably the
100
most
cans,
expensive
it would be
part.
$300. Yeah.
Okay, so that's your most expensive
Well, if
part.
we want to get them like labeled with our logo and everything, it would be $300 for 100 cans.
For 100 cans?
Mhm.
Okay, gotcha. And then whereabouts did you guys come up with the idea for the ingredients? Just trial and error? Did you have a science
We were
class
doing a
that
lot
you did it
of
with?
research about
Yeah, we
it.
did
Okay.
research and like what other energy drinks use that are bad for your health, and then we just went off of what's healthy.
Okay.
So we replaced the caffeine with like green tea extract, so it gives you caffeine as well.
Got
But
it.
you're not going to get any negative side effects from it.
Great. Thank you.
So yeah,
It does taste good. It does. Very good.
thank you.
Thank
Thank you very much. And next up, we have Kirsten Chronicles. Hair tonic.
Hi, my name is Kirsten LeConte, and I am the founder and CEO of my company, Kirsten Chronicles Hair Tonic. I am also the founder of my own signature hair product, Kirsten Chronicles Rosemary Hair Tonic. I'm originally from Crowley, Texas. I formulated my product at 11 years old. I enjoy making content, playing sports, hanging out with family and friends, and networking with others. Why Kirsten Chronicles? In June 2024, I started my company because I had sensitive skin and I wanted to formulate a product that had no artificial fragrances or dyes and that was also suitable for all hair types, and I wanted to help others and myself. The benefits of this product is that it helps with receding hairlines, reduces hair loss, and strengthens hair. It also improves the scalp health and split ends. Other benefits include antioxidants, antifungal properties, vitamins E and K, and it's all natural. My goals for my company are to achieve $100,000 in annual revenue by the end of year 3 and continuing to increase the gross profit margin to 65% and build brand authority and customer loyalty. Our competitive analysis is Baskin Lather Co., and these two are African American owned hair care brands, and they also contain other additives in their products. Our target demographic is 60% African American, 20% Hispanic, 10% white, and 10% other. And the behavioral traits of people who use our product are health conscious about the hair and scalp wellness and likely to seek solutions for hair loss, thinning, dryness, or scalp irritation. We stand out through a simple single bottle regimen, a plant-based rosemary-focused formulation, and appeal to textured hair communities as well as all hair types and holistic customers. My marketing plan is to use digital marketing as well as influencer marketing and paid advertising. This is our website. And for the ingredients of the tonic, as well as the packaging and shipping materials, is estimated to be around $200. And it costs $2.15 to make a 1-ounce bottle, and I have a $13.84 gross profit per bottle. This shows consistent monthly sales above $2,000 based on the price per bottle. The revenue begins at $2,398.50 in January, then scales steadily to $6,396 by December. These 2 months exceed the $2,000 benchmark. In sales to date, from June 2024 to March 2026, my company has made over $12,000 and over 700 bottles have been sold. My ask for my company is $600, and these funds will be allocated towards influencer campaigns, inventory expansion, as well as subscription platform optimization. And this is how we stay connected. And thank y'all very much. Do we have any questions?
Where were you 15 years ago?
I was going to say, I know I could use some myself, and maybe I
Yeah.
catch it before it gets there.
So how does it work? You just, obviously it's your bottle.
Well, so basically how it works is you can apply it to your beard, to your scalp. Some people even do eyebrows. And all you have to do, since it's a dropper, you have to go like this, you know? Yeah.
Where have you sold the product already? Have you done it online?
Yes, sir. I have a website, and that's actually the QR code to the website. I also have done events in Texas as well, and just door to door and stuff like that.
Wow.
Do you plan to do any events in the Rochester area?
Yes, ma'am. I do plan, since I just moved here, I want to get my name out more. So I do plan to, meet people and get my name out and stuff like that.
What made you want to start this business?
Oh, what made me want to start it is because I noticed that a lot of the products that we use, they're not always truthful about the ingredients. And they also have other additives like glycerin, and that's a drying agent. So it intentionally dries out your scalp, so you keep on buying the products.
How do you intend on marketing it now that you are in Rochester? What's your overall marketing plan as well?
My overall marketing plan, is to do social media as well, digital marketing, and just going to events as well and meeting people.
For those struggling with hair loss, how long does it take for them to see effect if they're using it daily?
You don't really use it daily. You use it about 2 or 3 times a week.
Oh, okay.
So I would say it will take for some people it's a few weeks, and then for others it might be around 1 to 2 months.
Is there a reason you wouldn't use it daily?
The reason I wouldn't use it daily is because it could make your scalp feel more greasy and oily. So it's preferred to use it at least 2 or 3 times a week, so you don't have that feeling like your pores are clogged or anything like that.
Where are you making the product?
I have a kitchen in my house, and it's like my own kitchen, and so that's where I do that. So it's always sanitized, and I wear gloves and all of that.
Have you got any reviews on any of your websites or your social media?
Yes, sir. I do have reviews on social media. I post a lot of videos of people reviewing the product and saying how they like it and all of that type of stuff.
That's great.
If you were to, I think it's incredible.
Thank you.
So if you were to take this to the next level, would you be able to find someone then that would be able to bottle the product for you? Have you done any research into that?
Yes, sir. That is what my goal really is, because I bottle it by myself for, anyone in my house who wants to help. But I really do want to do mass production. That's really what I want to do.
Where have you looked into that?
I haven't looked into that yet. I will look into that for sure, but that is what I plan to do.
You said you want to do $100,000 in year 3. Are you planning on adding any extra products, or are you going to push it off of your hero products that you already have?
I do plan on adding extra products because I've seen that this product is doing great. And a lot of people ask me that question, so that is something I would like to get into.
Well, it's a great product, Kirsten. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really good.
Thank you. Do we have any more questions? Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Next up, we have property appeals.
We are Property Appeal, a solution for a seamless appealing property. So a little bit about us. I'm Nick Johnson. I'm a senior. I'm an AP student. I'm an athlete. I'm also committed to St. John Fisher to play D3 golf. And I plan to study business administration while I'm there.
I'm Zach Caldas. I'm a senior in high school. I plan on attending St. John Fisher next year, majoring in finance and minoring in marketing. I'm going to continue to play football as well, and currently I'm in outdoor track at Webster Schrader.
I'm Daniel Hilfiger. I'm a senior. I'm an AP student athlete. I play football and baseball. I plan on attending Penn State University to study organizational leadership. Our mission statement, we aim to create a smooth, stress-free experience for property owners and tenants by combining responsive service and transparent processes. And we have a dedication to maintaining well, safe, and cared-for homes.
So a problem that we ran into was a lot of landscaping and property management companies. They have a lack of communication with the customer. They also have a lot of no-shows and not coming up on time. And there's also a lack of time to get to the client. And there's also a lack of resources. So our solution was prioritizing customer satisfaction and ensuring that we give them what they need.
So a little bit about how we are different. So we prioritize appearance and appeal, while balancing price and satisfaction. And we target new homeowners looking to take care of a chore just right off their plate as soon as they buy their house.
Some of our competition includes companies such as Superior Lawn Maintenance, NS Property Management, and NW Lawn Care. Currently, we have an active Instagram. There's a QR code to it. And our target market is new home buyers and elderly, ages 60 and up.
So this is where it might get a little confusing. So the cost of one cut, so I mark it off of the size of the yard. So it goes from small all the way to commercial, that's for one cut. And then 1 yard is like, you do a full cleanup of like the garden beds, trim up the trees a little bit, and cut the lawn. 1 year is like a contract of all the property needs that you need for that year.
So this is a little bit of our work. So this was a fence that unfortunately broke, but lucky for us, we were able to fix that up. Here is a video of me digging out concrete that was dug in by the post, and this was it before and after. It looks a lot better now. So what we did was we put in new posts so that the fence was just obviously able to stay back up. And then some of the stabilizers needed to be replaced, so we went and bought some new stabilizers and replaced those as well.
We are requesting a zero-turn 54-inch lawnmower with a complete bagging system, which is roughly close to $2,000, and also a gasoline grass trimmer, which is around $220 for a total of $2,200.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions?
How does your pricing compare to the competition out there?
Yeah, so our pricing right now is, I wouldn't say extremely lower, but it's definitely lower than most of them out there. And that's more for like, I'm trying to get like our name out there more, trying to get more clientele. And then as we progress and as we move forward, we'll obviously raise those prices a little bit.
And are you really kind of aiming for that like full year package where they do the lawn and the yard all together?
Yeah, that's
sense.
mainly our focus. That's where you're going to make the most out of it. So yeah.
I apologize if I missed this, but how long have you guys been going, and is it just the three of you?
Yeah, it's just the three of us. So I started doing this probably 2 or 3 years ago. I've also worked for one of my buddies who was on, let's see, he's the guy in the middle. He's a fantastic guy, but I also saw the flaws in his business, and I thought, what better to do than make my own and
Okay.
fix those problems.
Very good. Thanks.
Do you take any of his clients?
In regards to your price point, are you gonna offer just plain, also just cutting, and that price point of 45 seems a little bit high?
So,
as I've noticed.
yeah, so most of like the main like people that you saw like in the competition slide, their prices are at like $60 to $70 per cut, and that's for a small lawn. So what we did was like a small lawn, I would say is probably like a townhouse almost. Like it's not too big, and then obviously commercial is probably the largest. So.
And you're working, well, the competition, you're looking at bigger companies. The small guy out there, I know, because I have some insured, that use a lower price point, like starting at 25 to 30. I was just wondering, have you thought of maybe adjusting that till you build up your clientele?
Yeah, so the main reason I have the one cut as so high is so that people are more inclined to go to the 1 yard or the 1 year. So like they'll see like, oh, you can cut my lawn for $50, but you can also fix the garden beds, trim up the trees, and cut the lawn for an extra $250.
Okay, thank you.
How many times do you come in a 1 year package? Like, is it a weekly lawn mowing?
So the 1 year includes 34 cuts throughout the year.
Okay.
So the 1 year package has 34 cuts and keeps the yard in shape, but you don't have like just a straight up, I just want cuts, and you just pay, is that an option you would have, where you just want to do, just the lawn, not anything else?
So are you saying like if someone calls you up one time, they're like, hey, I need my lawn cut for this week?
Well, I think the 1 year package includes your yard and your lawn, right? But do you have a package where it would just be your lawn that you pay for a year and get a discount?
I'm definitely working on that. I mean, we are working on that, so yeah.
And we are flexible, so we, like I said, one of the slides prior, we tend to, our goal is to provide customer satisfaction, so whatever you want done, we could help, so we cater to your needs.
How large is the commercial at the 150? How big of a?
So commercial I go off of is as soon as you start doing a company's lawn and stuff like that. So even some the big houses on Lake Road per chance, that would probably fall under commercial, but I forgot the number, but it's around, it's a pretty big yard for commercial.
So,
All right.
I'm sorry,
For
John.
$2,500, you come do my property at the dealership for that. I'll even buy you the equipment.
I love that. We'll fix you up with a business card after this.
There you go.
So how are you gonna handle the superior customer satisfaction when you're off at school?
That's my question, how are you what's your plan? You guys are all student athletes, and then you cut lawns from April to October.
So a lot of us, so I know us three, we have the privilege of getting out early. So we took care of our classes from our freshman to our junior year. So like today, for instance, I got out at 12 o'clock, and I know for some of them, they get out early as well. So like right after school, we can go over to your property and get that done as soon as possible.
And then to add on to that too, so me and Zach called this year, we're staying at Fisher to stay local, and then we can continue to run the business from there.
And do you have insurance?
Not yet, not yet. Anybody
Do you
else?
plan to have someone on phones or reception to provide that superior, excellent?
Yeah, so I put my phone number down on the business cards and some flyers, and then I have my phone on ring at all times. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have Aviada's Fragrances.
Hi, my name is Zoe Abiade, and today I'm telling y'all about my business, Abiade's Fragrances. A little bit about me. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I love playing sports, and I do soccer, indoor track, and outdoor track at school, and I love writing, science, and debate, and I've always enjoyed trying and purchasing fragrances since I was a little kid. And because I've purchased so much fragrance, I've noticed some frequent problems. Because fragrance is meant to make people feel confident, but many fragrances are very expensive just to fade within hours or to irritate the skin. I always had to spray fragrance on my clothes and away from my skin to avoid irritation, and I did some research, and many other people deal with this problem as well. 30% of people experience irritation when using fragrance products. And I also want to do something to help hunger in America, because a sad fact is that 47 to 48 million people, which is 1 in 7 people in the United States, experience hunger. And nearly 14 million children, which is 1 in 5 children in the United States, face food insecurity or experience hunger. So I created handcrafted, high-quality, long-lasting fragrances that don't cause any skin irritation. And 15% of profits are donated to Feeding America to help fight hunger across the United States. My short-term goals are to sell 200 fragrance bottles by June 2026 and to give at least $270 to Feeding America by June 2026. And my long-term goals are to sell 2,000 fragrance bottles by 2028 and donate $2,700 to Feeding America by 2028. My target audience is women who have sensitive skin or just women in general, and 84% of women in my high school are interested in my product according to a recent survey, and people want vanilla, sweet, or flowery scents like those of Abiade's Fragrances. This is a picture of one of my satisfied customers, and she really likes how long the fragrance lasts and the smell, and she also has very sensitive skin, and it didn't irritate her skin at all. Some of my competitors are Kayali and Sol de Janeiro, and they are both 3 to 4 times more expensive than mine, since mine is only $9, and they are pretty high quality, but mine is also very high quality as well. One key difference between their products and mine is that my product is safe for sensitive skin, while these other products contain skin irritants such as parabens, DEP, and common allergens. Another difference is that one spray of my product will last the whole day, while those products fade within a few hours. Customers feel good about buying Abiade's Fragrances with its low price of $9 a bottle, and they also feel even better knowing that their money is going towards a good cause, which is feeding people across the United States. I sell fragrance for $9 to women with sensitive skin, or just women in general, and I'm promoting my product by handing out business cards to potential customers and giving out free samples. And I intend to sell on Community Arts Day, and I sell in the cafeteria, and I am promoting my product through social media. For every 1 unit I make, I sell it for $9, and it costs $4.31 to make. So I make $4.69 profit per unit. This year, so far, I have sold 18 bottles of fragrance, but as more people learn about my product and as awareness grows, I will sell more and more bottles of fragrance. And this year, I've sold 43 bottles so far, generating $201.68 in profit since my business started in September. For the supplies to make my product, for the essential oils, the perfumers, alcohol, and the bottles, it costs $2.97. And for the month in the future, I will make $175.87 per month, and for the year, I will make $2,110.50. For everything I need to better my product, I need $688.66, and because I've already paid for $138.66 of it with my personal savings, I'm asking for $550. Thank you for your consideration of Abiade's Fragrances, and do we have any questions?
So how do you get it to the customer that might be somebody that finds you online? Shipping, I'm assuming?
Not yet, but in the future, I will
Okay.
be doing that.
Okay, great, thanks. Smells good.
It was probably the best job of the financials so far tonight, breaking down the cost. You had $16 an hour for labor. Are you doing it yourself and allotting that cost?
I'm doing
Or do you
it-
have somebody that's helping you make it?
I'm doing it myself, and I wasn't planning on paying myself anything, but my mentors told me that I should pay myself, so I've done it at minimum wage, which is $16 an hour.
I think it's great that you factored in the labor cost, because your time is worth something. So that was a good job.
Thank you.
Have you thought about reaching out to local boutiques or gift shops to like
Yes.
see if they will, because I want to buy this. Like, I love the smell. And I
Thank
think
you. Yes, I do plan on doing that in the future, once I have enough product to sell in those stores.
And where can people buy it, and how can they reach you to buy it?
Right now, I'm mainly selling in my school, and if people want to buy my fragrances, they can like come to me. But right now, I'm not selling in any stores or online or anything. I'm just mainly selling to like people in my school and people who work in my school.
Any plans to expand it as even a basic online presence so people like Carolyn can get it a little bit easier?
Yes, in the future, I do plan on expanding. I'm planning on making a website, and I'll be shipping to my customers.
The scent is extremely strong, which I actually like because I'm a huge fragrance head. So how long do your fragrances last?
Some of my customers have said that it lasts the whole day, and many of my competitors believe that how long it lasts is actually the best part of it because it lasts the whole day. So it lasts over 24 hours. Some customers have even said. But.
I really like this. It's very.
Admittedly, I'm not up to date on how much perfume costs, but yours seems a little bit low, which I understand is your kind of competitive edge, but maybe you could consider actually raising it. I don't know how you would move forward with this if it was such a low point.
I do intend on raising the price in the future, but for now, I'd like my products to be affordable because many high school girls can't afford to continue buying fragrances like this. I do intend on raising the price as I get better quality ingredients, but I don't intend on making it as high as all those other fragrances because I'd like my products to be affordable.
Do you have an Instagram page or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have Bamboo Bros.
Alrighty. How's everyone doing so far tonight? We're good? Good? All right. Well, I wish I could say the same, though. Because as you can see, it's not so fun having this walking around all the time. So if you couldn't tell, this shirt's not holding up so well right now. So, and I'm sure some of you might have the same problems. So I say forget all that, all these poorly made shirts, dress shirts, when what you have is what you need is Bamboo Brothers right here. So, unfortunately, one of the Bamboo Brothers isn't here, but this is Colin. He is planning on attending college next year, and he's going to major in accounting. He has a huge passion in clothes, stylish guy, and he is really hoping to solve the sweat problem that a lot of us like to don't like to deal with. And I'm Jesse DeBalso. I also plan to go to college, but I instead am going to major in sports management and play college football. My body likes to sweat a lot, as you can tell, so that's exactly why I am bringing this company to life. So for our mission statement, we decided to go with creating everyday sweat-free comfort through eco-friendly innovation, naturally high-performance apparel from bamboo, ensuring a cool, dry experience. Here's some pictures showing some major problems that you see in most regular shirts. What I have right here down low, there's just loose collars, don't look the best, and then a lot of wrinkles on on many shirts. So our problem is 365 million people suffer from hyperhidrosis, which is something I may have. It's a rare condition, and it's just the inability to sweat, and you sweat very profusely. In some way, shape, or form, 8.2 billion people do sweat, so everyone on this planet's got to sweat some way, and that makes it socially embarrassing to talk to people, and no one likes to walk around with pit stains and back sweat. So, main features, we're creating shirts. They're made from a selected specific craft of bamboo, and also going to try to incorporate some merino wool with it, which will allow for that finalized sweat-proof feel. The materials, they're going to spread the sweat throughout the shirt, which will lead it to making it easier and remove the sweat stains from that shirt. And the shirt will be thin and have a good athletic feel, so you can use it for multiple occasions. With our business profile, we're revolutionizing the white collar experience, creating a button-up shirt that'll be sweat-proof. Websites being used, we're going to try to go through Nature's Fabrics, did some research. They have some good stuff on there with a cheap prices for the bamboo and merino wool. So we're going to use those to try to incorporate those two as best as we can to create the perfect either button-up, polos, or dress pants. Right now, the first we're going to go with is a button-up, but we might venture out later on. And how our business is different, we're going to change the clothing game with our products. It's going to be centered around specifically office apparel. It will ensure comfortability, cleanliness, and obviously, most importantly, cooling and not sweating. So get ready to go to work without a worry of comfortability. Next is our competition. Me and my colleague have done a lot of look and research, and we don't really find much competition at all with the workplace clothing market with what we want to do. There are other bamboo clothes and websites, but none for really the workplace. And obviously there's dry fit that can help with sweat, but it's not as effective as what we're going to incorporate in our shirts. And some of these that are dress shirts similar to what we're going to do, but don't have the bamboo is Peter Millar, Vineyard Vines, and Mizzen in Maine. For our marketing analysis, our core target is the white-collar worker in an office who want sweat-free shirts and that can afford a somewhat premium price for a premium product. A lot of it will be probably young men fresh out of college in the office who are in need of some good quality shirts to go into work. And then some examples of people who could benefit are, again, young to mid-career professionals who might sweat, certain staff that might be in a bad environment, high-pressure settings, and professionals who like to travel a lot. So with the marketing plan, we already started an Instagram account, which is where we are going to start, but there's TikTok, there's Facebook, so we're going to try to venture out to all kinds of platforms to get all forms of audiences looking at our stuff. And we also try to plan to go to some pop-up or some businesses, maybe our father's offices, and try to hand out some of our apparel to see what they think about it. And we could create online websites, of course, and have ads on there as well. So for the pricing, the cost of fully making one shirt with our material will be $15 just about. To embroider our logo on there will hit us with almost $11. And the cost fully for the product will be $25 to fully make $25.98. And then for the pricing of our actual shirt that we're going to sell it at will be $40. So then making the profit right around $14 for every shirt. If we win, we're asking for $800, $400 for a computer to just help with repetitive tasks, get our name out there, and like I mentioned, website, creating it so we can get the whole process going with our shirts and selling them. And then another $400 to make our actual product and make our first around 15 shirts. So thank you very much for listening to the business pitch, and we hope we're excited to help the office work better, sweat-free. No questions, huh?
Have you made any shirts yet out of the fabrics that you're talking about?
We have not, but we were in the process of doing so. We're going to try to find like a local tailor and see what they think and if we can go to them and they can put together some of our materials that we're going to get from that website. So,
how do you know it's going to work?
we've seen others, we've done good research on it. We've seen what the materials have, what they can do, and that the combination of those two are gonna be able to benefit from each other. So we know that it's gonna prevent the sweat, while also being very comfortable.
Do you plan on making the shirts more fashionable if you wanted to expand to a female audience as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, design, unfortunately, ladies, I'm sorry, it might be only towards the men. I should have mentioned that. I apologize. I know you're missing out on some great stuff, but I'm sorry. I think we're just going for the men, but what you said, like fashionable sense, we might start off a little basic, just colors, but maybe hopefully eventually once we get the things going, we can make more cool designs and whatnot.
So you have a target kind of like number of shirt colors, or maybe a couple patterns and a couple colors that you're going for to begin with to keep it kind of manageable?
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
What happened to Colin?
Yeah. No, he's just on. I wanted to say it would have been awesome to say he's out going somewhere, another country to go get some selected craft of bamboo for you guys, but he's in Florida, unfortunately, so he couldn't make it today.
You got a lot of bamboo
Kudos
in
to you
Florida.
for holding down the fort. Your presentation was full of a lot of energy, very, very informative. I think getting a custom-made shirt from a tailor, you'll find will probably be expensive.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can find someone that maybe would take the material and craft it at a much lower, at a more competitive price point. I love the presentation, though. You're awesome.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. You did a good job.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Next up, we have Cityscape Coasters.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
In front of you is a demonstration of our product that varies in size and Cityscape,
as well as a business card, which contains our contact information, as well as our website.
Take them home with you tonight, and feel free to share them amongst your family and friends. We are Cityscape Coasters, and I'm Chris.
And I'm Kason. As a partnership, we specialize in creating premium coasters from Rich Birch, featuring your favorite skyline, fully customized to meet your desires.
Whether it's a place you've grown up in, traveled to, or that has inspired you, Cityscape Coasters brings that connection to life in a unique and lasting way, made with the love for the cities that shape your life. As two kids,
one from a military life,
and one from a business life, moving is what we know. One thing we always keep is the passion for the cities that we have spent our life in. With Cityscape Coasters, that passion never leaves.
when creating our coasters, we start by first purchasing the pre-cut coasters, before designing the cityscape on a software called Fusion. We paste that cityscape on our coasters with vinyl through our Cricut. Finally, we polycoat it 3 times over before putting rubber feet on it to prevent sliding.
Our target audience are middle-aged homeowners that have recently purchased a home or rented an apartment. So far, people that have reviewed our products have said that they are great quality and that they love them.
This is how we market currently, and we're looking to improve our marketing with art shows, door hangers, and craft stores.
Problems that we have overcame as a business include the coaster feet being too sticky, the polycoat process taking too long, the manual labor being too imprecise, and most notably the pricing, which we have all overcame.
Our competition varies from big businesses such as Amazon and Walmart to smaller businesses such as various Etsy shops, as well as Printify, who rivals us due to how we share the same customization for our customers. And finally, our biggest competitor, Cityscape Tiles.
Reasons why we are different from our competitors include that we are customer prioritizers. We prioritize the customer and we really do listen.
Our pricing, we are very affordable and literally $12 less expensive than other coasters you would see with our niche.
Our competitors use low-quality materials, such as plywood, compared to our durable birch.
Our website is extremely accessible, and our turnaround time is only 2.5 days. Focusing on our 4-inch on its own, it costs us $2.23 to make, so we're selling it for $5.99.
giving us a $3.76 profit. This will allow us to make more coasters with one purchase. The cost of our materials are listed here. Most of our purchases are monthly, having to do with our website and other resources. Our website costs $45 monthly to keep up and running. Fortunately, Fusion is paid for by the school because of an introduction to engineering and design class I took with Mr. Schenk, a teacher here at Webster Thomas. After 2028, when we are no longer Webster Thomas students, it will cost us $57 monthly to keep Fusion. By then, we expect to have made enough money to purchase it by ourselves.
We started selling immediately, and so far we have made around $340. We are currently estimating a reasonable $60 a month. As a business, we have already had a couple investments, which include our website, which was $136, startup supplies, and following a wood burner, which all came out of our personal pockets. By 2027, we are looking for $1,000 in sales, creating loyal customers that buy more than just once, and having them also be our brand advocates as well.
This is what we are asking for. And with the $758 investment, we will be able to make around 200 coasters, making us up to $2,000, smashing our goal and getting Cityscape coasters well off the ground.
To wrap us up here, thank you.
And do you have any questions?
When you sell the product, do you sell it online right now? Do you charge like shipping? Like if they just buy one coaster, is the shipping pretty expensive for that?
We do sell online, and I think the shipping price is kind of like automated. I don't have any control in it, but it's relatively cheap for a normal shipping.
And if you're in a radius of like 25 miles, we offer free local shipping as well.
Is it like just a padded envelope you can just ship it in pretty easily?
Pretty much. We can put it in like a kind of cardboard slip if you order a lot.
How do you get those city designs, and do you have, like, how many cities can you design? Is it unlimited?
We can design literally any city as well as pretty much any custom order, but it will be in mainly black. We paste it onto our coasters with vinyl. We print it with our coaster, and we design it on Fusion. So,
Do you create the cityscapes, or do you have like a template that has them all?
well, obviously we need a picture, but then we trace that down 100% by ourselves. Every cityscape that we have designed is 100% by us.
We request from custom orders that our customer gives us a reference photo, and then we will get back to them with some designs that we've mocked up.
By the way, I like your shirts. Those are great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, the cohesiveness of the presentation and you guys working together was really impressive. You guys did a really good job today.
Thank you.
Great job.
I love this idea. I would buy one too.
And do
Thank you
people
very
typically
much.
buy just one, or will a customer typically buy like a set of 4, a set of 2? What does that look like?
So far, we offer them, well, when you buy more than just once, they get cheaper, so you can consider them as bundles. So we have bundles from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And so far, we're seeing that most people buy bundles of 4. But we do like singles, and we offer out coupons to people that we know or people that are interested in them.
How much would 4 of them be if you bought a bundle of 4?
Depending on the size, it's probably the base price times 4 minus maybe, I think, $4 it would be about. It takes off about $1 every single time, about $1.
And you could pretty much customize it to almost any, I mean, it's really, the expandability is limitless based on all these different, you might have something.
Customize the size, you customize the city.
I didn't know there was all these different sets, like, it's cool.
What's your process to get the cityscape? When you get into the vinyl, are you cutting each one individually, or how are you doing that?
So the Cricut, actually, you can put it in, we have a 12 inch by 12 inch, like, sheet kinda, we can put it in, we can upload the designs onto the Cricut software, and it prints everything out, and then obviously I have to take the cityscapes out, put them onto the coasters on my own, but everything's pretty much automatic by the Cricut.
So you could take just about any image you wanted. If you wanted a picture of somebody's pet, if you wanted a picture of their house, you wanted a picture of their business, you could do that on the vinyl and put it on a coaster.
So we've gotten a custom order of just a normal selfie. One of our biggest limits right now is that it's in black, so we can't offer that much detail when it comes to facial structures and stuff, but we can do pretty much any design you want. We're very flexible.
We've got requests to do some like mountains, like a lighthouse on a beach.
Yeah.
So really, it's like limitless. But right now, we're just mainly focusing on the cityscape, our kind of brand. But we do really put in the work for our customization for our customers as well.
So you could do a logo.
This could be pretty nice for the Webster
do a
Chamber.
heart.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know.
Like businesses and make it for all their schools.
Are you buying these pre-cut or are you doing it yourself?
We do buy them pre-cut from our supplier in Pennsylvania, and we buy them, and they usually come in 1 to 2 days.
Okay.
And then from there, we get them shipped out to the customer in another 2 days. So we usually buy them in bulk, so the turnaround time is 2 days.
And you're burning the side? Or that comes just like this?
It comes like that.
Okay.
They cut it with a wood burner, so it
Yep.
is more precise.
That was one of the problems that you overcame, right?
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that you tried to cut them yourself, and it was too hard to maintain quality and consistency.
Yeah, so we moved on to the pre-done designs.
It's amazing that you found a vendor that because it's a great job. It's great, and it's a great price.
Thank you.
That's good.
Are you guys keeping an inventory, or right now is it mostly like once someone orders, you get the product out and make it?
We, like, most of these coasters were actually pre-made like months ago, actually. So we do have stock, but then most of our purchases are actually different cities that we don't have as pre-made option. We have about 10 for our pre-made options, but most of them are not pre-made. So most of our designs are made the day someone orders them.
So it's highly customizable.
On Friday, we made a bulk order for 50 of just the base decagons, because they're 10 shapes decagons. So once they come in, we will turn them all into some base ones, leave a couple for extras, and then we'll have our inventory set out.
For dry time, how long does it take you, if you include dry time, how long does it take you from start to when you can get it to the customer?
The drying time is actually the bulk of the turnaround time. If we didn't put on the poly coat, it would be maybe a 20-minute turnaround time. So the poly coat takes about 2.5 days, maybe less. We can get it less, but 2.5 days is probably the base time.
Very cool.
And you're poly coating the whole thing, not just the surface, right? The whole thing is getting poly coated.
So the front is poly coated twice, and then the back is poly coated once. It totals up to 3 coats, but we can double coat. It cuts our time in half.
It creates a water-resistant, waterproof surface on them. So let's say that you spilled your coffee on them, no stain.
Yeah, looking to get so you could do it in color.
We could eventually, but not yet.
Not yet, yeah. Good stuff, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Next up, we have specialties.
Good job, guys.
Where's Landon?
Put 2 on that end.
Come on.
Thank you. Pass it down? Oh.
Hello, investors. I am Special Tees. Right behind me is my best friend and partner, Landon Schrader. He's not here today, unfortunately, and he brought some of the tees that I happen to be missing today on vacation with him. I am Van Boothby. I'm a sophomore at Webster Schrader. I'm on the golf team. I've been on the soccer team for 3 years now, and I'm an A student. The big problem with golf. Golf has many personalizations, such as hats, shirts, and head covers, but it has not reached tees yet. Tees are the only thing on the golf course that you use every single hole. You don't use every single club every hole, you use tees every single hole. Our business profile. Our goal is to create golf tees shaped like personalized objects for the customer. We're going to use 3D printed designs with painted or filmed details to promote like precision and not mess up the quality of the tee. And it's for the golfer that wants to flex or wants to have a little bit of fun with their partner that they're golfing with or solo, so you have more of a fun golf experience. Our competition. Other brands do something like this with custom golf clubs or apparel, but most do not do tees. Brands that do golf tees are golftees.com, Callaway, Titleist, and Par Golf Supply. But these brands offer very expensive, limited options that don't promote quality
or any sort of personalization to the customer at all. How we are different. We are going to offer a variety of options such as writing, coloring, and shape of tees, such as you see right there. I printed those out as a football player using a 3D printer at my school because my tech teacher happens to be my best friend's dad, so he let me use it for free. And other companies do use messages in just white tees with messages on it. That's kind of boring. And we will also do that, but we could also change the size of the tee, what shape it is, what color it is, and whatever message you want to say on it. Our marketing plan. I've talked to the golf coach multiple times about this idea. He believes it's a good idea that I start with different teams at my school, basketball teams, lacrosse teams, baseball teams, and I could hand them out at the end of the year at a cost or free. He is going to talk to the principal about that. I could just hand them out to any team at the end of their year as kind of like an end of the year gift for them. And I know probably every boy in my school has golfed once or twice. And girls, there's a great girls golf team at our school. Our main goal is to work to get it into clubhouses very soon. Every golfer walks into the clubhouse before they go, and I know how many spontaneous things I've bought at a clubhouse that I just don't need whatsoever. But these are very helpful. They're very cool, and I know if I saw something like this in a golf store, I would instantly buy it. Our production and cost. The 3D printer we are going to be asking for today takes about 30 minutes to print a sort of set of tees. The one at my school right now that I'm asking for my tech teacher, it takes the entire day to make about 4 of them. So it's about 6 hours, and that's kind of not helpful. It's about $1.10 profit per tee, and we're going to sell them for $2.50 per tee, $10 for 5 tees, or $25 for 12. So as you go up to more tees, there's a bigger deal that you kind of make. It's going to be $1 in film or sticker or wrapping or paint that we're going to add onto the tee, and we're going to either paint it ourselves or the print, we're going to buy a print or sticker of, like, say, a Bills logo or something like that if the person wants that on there. The supplies, we're going to ask for a Bamboo Lab 3D printer. It's about $550. The filament, we aren't sure if we're going to use a sort of plastic or wood yet, but both of those, that's why the range is $20 to $40. $20, I'm pretty sure, is the plastic filament. $40 is more of the wood filament, and that's per kilogram. And the sticker and wrappings, we're not sure what the price is yet, but it's based on size and quantity of what the customer is buying, and we're asking for $800. If we win, our plan is to invest into a quality 3D printer, start producing tees immediately throughout our school. We need to buy various filaments for the tee as well as stickers and wraps for design, and start working in our school, such as our golf team. The golf coach's son as well is also one of my best friends, so that happens to be helpful. But he said he'd buy them. I went through a few of my classes and gave them a survey through Google Docs, and they most of, like 90% of it, they said they would 100% buy it. Thank you. Any questions? Yeah.
How durable are they? I couldn't really tell from, like, will they break like normal tees?
So I just went golfing for my golf team, and my best friend was there, my partner. He used them. I used them not as an actual swing, or not for an actual swing, but I did hit them on the practice green, and they totally worked. I hit them probably 20 or 25 times. Completely worked. They didn't scratch anything. They didn't break. And the filament we used right there, it's about 20%, and we think that's the best one to make it most like a tee, so the weight is not too heavy or too light. So it did not break whatsoever. Okay, thank you.
Thank you guys very much. Our next group up is Patch by the Piece.
Hi, I'm Avery.
And I'm Bella.
And we're the founders of Patched by the Piece.
A little bit about us is that we both love to dress comfortable while still looking cute and put together at school. Normally in the morning, we'll just throw on a basic, good quality hoodie, unaware of the fact that there are several other girls wearing the same thing.
Another thing about us is that we've always loved to craft, and especially for me, my Nana got me into sewing when I was really young. And so when patchwork hoodies started to become trending on TikTok, I loved the idea of implementing the skills that my Nana taught me when I was younger to personalize and upcycle old clothing, because wearing the same hoodie every day can get a little old.
A problem we've noticed is that many girls have similar styles, so their closets are filled with the same plain hoodies costing almost around $100. Our hoodies provide the same comfort while giving it a creative twist to match interests.
A little overview of our brand. First, we're going to thrift hoodies because it's a more sustainable option, and we want to make sure that our customers are getting the quality of like name brand hoodies like Gap, Hollister, and Abercrombie. And then we're going to design and prep, especially for custom designs. We want to make sure that we're designing them and sending them out to our customers so that they know what they're getting and they can approve it. And then sewing the patches and sewing them onto our hoodie takes around 2 hours, but that can differ with custom designs. And then finally, we wash and clean them up so that they're ready to sew.
One of the short-term goals we have for our business is that we want to start by selling to our friends and then expand to those around town and around school. A long-term goal we have is that we want to branch out to sweat sets, which we found was a popular idea in our market research.
Some of our competitors are the brands that our target market is willing to spend upwards of $100 on, and they're really just spending an arm and a leg for a hoodie just to show off the name brand, and it's a plain, boring hoodie. And then another competitor that we have are the Etsy shops that have similar brands to us. However, the quality that they're using is much cheaper. You can normally find those hoodies at like Hobby Lobby. They're bulk buying them off of Amazon. So our competitive advantage is that our hoodies are a much lower cost than all of these brands while still offering good quality hoodies. And then also we offer custom designs, so we appeal to a much broader audience. And we've also seen a lot of opportunity come from this because like small businesses around town have already asked to like patch their logo onto a hoodie. And then lastly, each hoodie is unique and one of a kind, so you're not going to be wearing the same hoodie as thousands of other people.
Our star hoodie design is mainly oriented towards girls ages 12 to 20 who have seen the rising popularity of patchwork hoodies on social media. However, our custom designs appeal to all genders, enabling them to create their own designs.
Our market plan right now, we've seen a lot of success selling in person, and especially at school using the word of mouth. However, we want to get out onto Depop, which is like an online thrift store, to sell our basic star pattern hoodie, and then also utilizing Instagram to do limited drops. So like taking 4 to 5 of our like custom design hoodies to give them more of an exclusive feel. And then we also want to give one of our hoodies to like a micro creator on TikTok so that they can promote our brand using their platform.
The total cost of supplies for one hoodie is $15, and at our selling price of $70, we make a gross profit of $55 per hoodie.
Our projected monthly income is looking at about $371 and yearly $4,125, and we're looking to have a lot more sales during like the months where girls are going to college because they want to patch like a college logo on a hoodie.
So far, we've sold 10 hoodies, and following this pattern, we expect our sales to continue to increase.
Finally, our ask, we're seeking a $1,000 investment where $900 will primarily be allotted towards purchasing high-quality hoodies, and then the remaining funds will be used to source unique vintage fabrics that align with customer preferences.
At our selling price of $70, we expect to make around $5,000, which is a 400% increase in profit.
Thank you for considering Patched by the Piece. Any questions?
Yes. How much is it if you wanted to make a customized logo, like I'm going to college this year, and if I wanted to make a customized logo of my college, Hunter, how much would that cost, as opposed to just the regular star patchwork hoodies?
So the design depends, like the cost depends on the design. Right now, we're looking at about like $75 for like a basic college design, but it depends on like the intricacy.
Having a child who's in your target demographic, I can tell the hoodies are very, very popular. You know, how many do you think you could make in a how many do you think you could make in a month? And where will they be available to buy?
Well, right now we're both making them just like at our house, and it's only the two of us. So I think right now we can make about like 10 or so in a month, I'd say.
So are you sewing the patches on the hoodie?
Yes. We sew the patches and we sew them onto the hoodie.
Wow.
And you guys go to the Goodwill stores and thrift stores, and you're just constantly searching for product to be able to
Yeah.
have?
Right now we're using Depop, especially.
you
It's
are.
like an online thrift store, and they have a lot of good quality brands like Hollister and like Abercrombie, which are good brands that a lot of our customers enjoy.
And you can buy them for under $13?
Yeah.
Your financials didn't have any labor in them. I thought I heard you say it takes a little bit of time to sew these on.
Yeah, it takes 2 hours.
So what's 2 hours worth?
Well, right now with minimum wage, that's like $16, but
So that's $32 per hoodie,
Keep that in mind.
yeah.
right?
I'm being,
Will you look to sell them in like a local boutique? We've got several in Webster. Are you gonna branch out that way, or are you gonna stick to like reselling on Depop and those kind of sites?
Yeah, I think we were gonna try and sell maybe at Community Arts Day, getting like a booth there. And we follow a bunch of little like shops, local shops on Instagram, on our Instagram page. So we were maybe thinking of trying to sell at one of those.
And to add on to that, I know my hairdresser has like a little clothing shop in her area, and she's very interested in them too. So I was hoping to get some of those out to her to sell.
There's a new store that's gonna open in the village called Threads and Tonic. She's gonna do vintage things. I know the owner. If you wanna get connected, I'll see what I can do.
Oh yeah, that sounds really great. Thank you.
How many do you have, like, just right now?
Right now we don't have any like right now because we've sold them all.
Okay.
But we've sold already 10.
Okay, great, okay.
Thank you very much. I'd buy one for sure. So I'm gonna hit you up.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have Grifo Renovations.
All right, how are we doing? So my name's Ethan Griffo. I'm a senior here at Schrader. We are a residential construction company and remodeling. We were founded by me. It's just solo by myself. What sets me apart is I'm a 17-year-old high school student, so there's no one else doing this out there besides me for the most part. And I've been operating in trades for about 8 to 9 months now with a buddy of mine. So I specialize in basements. I don't really go much more out of that. As far as my skill set goes, that's kind of where it's targeted towards. So through a new digital efficiency, so not a lot of paper. It's really hard to lose track, especially on paper. So with everything digital, it's kind of hard to lose that. So our business profile, again, we're a remodeling and construction firm. Our specialty is interior transformation. So that bridges the gap between that classic craftsmanship you get from hands-on work and the modern design that we have now. Unlike traditional construction companies, we built on the high school hustle, and I have a relentless drive to deliver high-end results. Our mission statement, modernizing homes with the hunger of a student and the precision of a pro. We exist to provide homeowners with a reliable, design-forward renovation experience that values their time as much as their property. So a lot of problems, just like my friends over here at Property Appeal had said, ghosting contractors is really big. A lot of times contractors will reach out, give you a price, and you don't get a response. So we completely get rid of that. We're very tech forward, so through our own website, we're able to have people reach out to us, set a time, give us information about what needs to be done so that we can quote them without even going to their home. So a lot of our main features right now, flooring, painting, ceilings, stain, and insulation. Personally, I'm the one who's going to be doing ceilings, stain, and the installation. And a couple of buddies I would have come in for subcontracting to get done the flooring and the painting. Ceilings, as far as I've done personally, is panel drop down. So something a lot of people want nowadays is the panels are really big. As far as staining, so a lot around the house stuff. So you see a lot of trim. People want it redone, redo the trim, get it stained, put it in myself. So why is my company different? We're different because of our pricing. We're a lot cheaper range for someone you'd go to that has a huge value for something so little, and we completely get rid of that. We're very efficient. We get done very quickly, especially with it being solo. I try to get done as quick as I can, and we're getting done exactly what the client wants. Our marketing analysis. So in 2026, we'll target a lot of homeowners, so we're choosing to remodel for a long-term home. We're very energy efficient rather than moving. So success relies a lot on showcasing our technical craftsmanship through transparent digital content to stand out against rising material costs in an all-in-one design build. So our marketing plan, we focused on high performance by showcasing behind-the-scenes videos, structural upgrades that prove our technical sobriety over other basic competitors. Our demographic, through localized digital ads, you can convert high-equity leads into a long-term client seeking durable, multi-generational living solutions. So these are a few of our competitors, just pretty local, pretty similar to what I'm doing. Obviously, with my skill set, I can't compete with what they're doing at such a higher skill set. This is one of our ads we'd have digitally mocked up. So startup costs and LLC formation, just to get my name out there, get it a little bigger. Laser level helps a lot with ceilings, especially yard signs for marketing. Shop vac, a lot of stuff I'm doing, especially with installing and putting down those drop-down ceilings, gets kind of messy, so I'll be able to vacuum that up and get it all clean for our client. What would I do if I won? I would take my investment and market more, be able to do some bigger jobs with the new equipment, scale and start up our social media, get our name out there, and become the business we know we can be. Thank you.
How did you get into renovation and construction?
Yeah, so actually a buddy of mine, I started working for him about, like I said, 8-9 months ago. His family owns a private firm. We worked on a house out in Ontario for about 5 months. Unfortunately, they had a house fire, so insurance covered all of the remodel, so their whole entire house, for the most part, was remodeled, and me and him got a lot of that done along with other crew members we had.
So I'm proud of you that you changed, because for the panel members, when Ethan came to my table during the CEO luncheon, he was talking about doing clothing, and then we were talking, and I could tell that he liked it, but he wasn't passionate about it. So, well, what are you passionate about? He says, well, I do construction. So he started explaining it to me, and I says, that's what you need to make your business plan about. So kudos to you for found what your passion is for. And sounds to me like I like the marketing. The videos are always a big deal. People can see the kind of work you do.
For sure.
Yeah.
Ethan, is this a business you want to continue once you graduate?
Yes, so I was originally planning to go to Fredonia for my next 4 years. Instead, I'm now going to MCC for my 2 for construction management, actually, and minoring in real estate. So I plan on doing this on the side for as long as I can, honestly, until I can scale it up to be bigger than.
And then make it full-time once you finish that? That's wonderful.
Yep.
Good.
So what is your skill set? Because I know you said that you had these other competitors,
Yeah.
and you had to compete with them on that bigger level, but what makes you different from them?
So right now, I mean, with the experience I have, obviously, I'm only 17, so I can't even be OSHA certified technically until I'm 18. So the jobs that I am on currently, I can only do a certain amount of things. Like I said, painting's huge. A lot of people want painting done, and especially now, family's huge, and I want people to be able to stay in their homes for a lot longer period of time so they can get what they want without, having to move somewhere else for getting something so small that they want, while us being able to go in and get it done so it's exactly what they want. But like you said about skill set wise, me and my friend, like I was saying, for his private firm, we did a lot of basement work. So the drop down ceilings is like my strongest skill set, what I can get done in a day or 2 at the most. But besides that, like I said, smaller things like installing doors, cabinets, painting, smaller stuff like that.
Drywall.
Yeah, so drywall, obviously it's not fun to do, but I can get it done, as well as sheetrock. We actually just put sheetrock up in a friend's garage of mine. They're redoing their garage. Also not fun to do, but it's good enough to where I can get it done myself and I don't need someone else.
Ethan, can you just clarify your ask?
Yeah, so I'm only asking for $650. It's a lot less than some competitors I have. But it's just to get the small things I need. With the equipment I already have, I have almost everything I need. A new laser level, mine unfortunately just broke, actually, so that's why I'm asking. And the LLC formation to kind of be able to grow a little more than what I can be.
How much are you planning on charging for a regular painting job?
So obviously it depends. It's all custom, so I'd have to quote for whatever it is. But like I said, it's all online. So if you're able to take pictures of what it is, and if it's something I feel I can make good money on, and I can come in, measure everything out, get your square footage done, it depends. I'd say for like a small bathroom, like 50 square feet to 100 square feet, maybe $300, $400, depending on what needs to be done. But yeah, relatively cheap for what needs to be done.
Have you established an hourly rate for yourself?
Yeah, so probably around 20 an hour is what I'm looking at. I don't want to do more, and I don't really want to do any less than that for the work that needs to be done. Depending on the job, it kind of all differs. So if it's a much bigger job for like a full basement, I might put it up to 30, 35 even. If it's just for painting, like I said, down to 20, 25 an hour-ish is what I'm looking at.
Do you have insurance?
Unfortunately, I do not right now. That's kind of something I need to work on. Being that young, it's hard to get that done.
Yeah, call Jerry.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Mountain Bound.
Hello investors, I'm Brady,
And I'm Parker.
and we are brothers that started the company Mountain Bomb with one goal.
To inspire others to experience the outdoors with no limits.
As brothers who snowboard, hike, and camp year-round, we've constantly dealt with dry lips and skin from the outdoor environments. We recently took a trip out west where we received dry lips and skin from these high-altitude environments, and that's where the idea of Mountain Bomb was born. We noticed other skincare on the market wasn't branded around the outdoors with the ingredients we wanted, so we decided to make a change.
Mountain Balm is an all-natural and eco-friendly skincare company branded around the outdoors to give you the best hydration on all your adventures. We use simple yet effective ingredients that protect and restore without any harsh chemicals. We stand for confidence, resilience, and living boldly while also doing the things you love.
Not just a product,
It's a movement.
our goal is to provide all-condition skin and lip hydration, eco-conscious packaging. We are planning to donate a portion of our sales to the Conservation Foundation, which is a nonprofit that works to protect natural land, water, and wildlife for future generations. And our main message is to encourage all of you to explore more outdoors.
Our first flagship product is called the Summit Stick version 1. It is $8 per balm stick retail. It comes with a removable microcord loop and an eco-friendly container. It is also made with high-quality natural ingredients. Our first flavor is vanilla mint, and we plan to extend to other natural flavors in the future.
We mainly target outdoor enthusiasts that seek adventure who need protection in all types of conditions. It is also perfect for the everyday person who wants reliable, accessible, and safe skincare.
Top name brand competitors have harsh chemicals, plastic containers that hurt the environment, and also no loop to attach. Mountain Balm stands out because it has all natural ingredients. Our tubes have more balm but still compact for your keychains and carabiners, and it is also more portable and accessible than other balms on the market.
For our marketing plan, we are looking to send our product to small micro-influencers to get our name out there more. We are looking to make intriguing social media posts as well as having pop-up shops to sell. We also want to place our product in retailers like ski shops and climbing gyms and introduce different creative marketing ideas like campaigns.
It cost us $2.84 to produce 1 unit and was a total of $175 to buy all of our supplies with some leftover material, giving us a 64.5% profit margin.
We have sold out of 50 units in the first week, which helped us reach $400 in total revenue. This gave us a $222 in gross profit for our first batch sold, and we recently landed our first wholesale account to sell 50 units.
Our market is growing, fast shifting, and in high demand. Since 2019, there has been an increase of over 20 million plus new participants in outdoor activities. There has also been a rising demand for clean and natural skincare products. Mountain Balm has potential to expand to other natural skincare products such as hand creams and sun protectant balms.
This is our first marketing photo shoot showcasing how you can use our product in the outdoors. We are seeking $2,000, which helps us use $700 for production equipment so we can increase output, $450 for branding and packaging, $300 to help launch our website and market our product, another $300 for inventory support, and $250 for shipping costs and logistics. This investment helps produce around 250 units in our next scaled batch, and it helps our company scale faster and expand into new markets. We need your help
to take Mountain Balm to the next level.
Thank you.
Any questions?
How do I get it open?
So you twist the top.
Yeah.
Are you guys making these yourself right now?
Yeah, we're currently making them in our kitchen.
Yeah. The packaging is awesome. You guys have done. When did you start the company?
We started thinking about it at our trip out west, which was last summer around, and then kind of was a built up of, thinking about the idea, and then we started selling about like 3 weeks ago.
Awesome.
You started selling 3 weeks ago and you've sold 50 already?
Yes, we sold out in our first week.
Where you're selling it online, or where?
That was
where
just
did
like
those
school.
purchases- Okay.
Yeah.
Very awesome.
How does it do in like hot and cold outdoors in the weather? Is it like?
It actually does very well. I was actually I had it in the hot kitchen at my work, and it deals fine with hot conditions, cold conditions, does well in any condition.
And it also works for very sensitive skin like myself. You just put it on and it feels really great, especially in the harsh outdoor environments.
So how much profit are you making from a single lip balm? Sorry if I missed that.
So we are making, what? So we are making 2.8 for profit per, oh shoot. This is the profit, sorry.
There you go. $5.16 gross profit.
Yes.
So what do you have for labor costs? Are you not factoring in labor costs at this time?
So for labor costs, it usually is around so we have this, this filling tray which can fill 32 tubes, and that usually takes us around 1 hour and 30 minutes. So basically 1 hour and 30 minutes for 32 tubes. And once we get a real filling tray from your guys' investment, we can eventually make more balm for a smaller labor cost.
Packaging is awesome, guys.
Thank you.
Once you get it open.
I know, right?
I figured it out.
Yeah, they're all
Just trying to push
sealed,
it up,
so
I know.
it's
And
for safety.
you have your labor cost built into it then? Okay.
Yes.
Are there any regulatory issues as far as the product is concerned? I mean, there's a little bit of human consumption when you put it
Right.
on your, so,
So-
what about like FDA and?
So we did factor in all the FDA rules.
Uh-huh.
We would love to get it FDA certified. It just takes a good amount of time to do so and a lot of money. So we're planning to do that in the future.
Where did you see this idea of the connector to the, whether it's your carabiner or your backpack or whatnot? Did you come up with this yourselves, or did you see it somewhere?
We always lost like our
Yeah,
chapsticks
exactly.
and whatever, so we just thought it would be great to have it on your keychain.
Yeah.
And just,
That's
yeah.
very creative. I like it.
What's the biggest disagreement you two have had? Because brothers in business.
Yes.
I don't know, we work very well together, I think. So.
That's good.
We get stuff done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Matt Schilling, Media.
Hello, investors. My name is Matt Schilling, and I'm with Matt Schilling Media. So who am I? I'm a senior at Webster Schrader, and I've been involved with sports my whole life. I played lacrosse growing up, and then I've played football and basketball as well. In college, I plan to study marketing and sales or business administration, and I've been doing this photography and graphic design for just over a year and a half now. So with Matt Schilling Media, it's sports photos and sports graphics all in the same spot for the ease of the customer. So some problems with other photographers is they're going to be extremely expensive. Around the area, you have like Max Preps and then some other ones that can be up to like $160 an hour for a team or $30 per photo. They're not working with the customer to make sure the customer gets exactly what they want. And then they're not making graphics, or the graphics aren't like super high quality. They're just putting text over their image. At Matt Schilling Media, I pride myself on being able to put my photos out in a fast turnaround time. So getting those out within a couple days so the customer can get it as soon as possible. And then being able to produce them at a high quality. I'm able to work with the customers to guarantee their satisfaction, so making sure they get exactly what they want. So here's some of the main competition. For high school sports, Max Preps is really the main one for photography. They have 3 separate options for photos, all up to like $29.99 per photo, which is very expensive. And then Kesper Design for graphics. She's the main one for like lacrosse committed graphics. And the indirect competition, that's going to be those people that are going to sell to parents or grandparents that would just take pictures instead of me. So some of the main features you get, if you hire me for 1 game worth of photos, that's going to be a guaranteed of 250 photos. Oftentimes it's well above 300, but 250 is what I can guarantee. You can have game day graphics or committed graphics for teams or individual athletes. These photos can be used for different marketing purposes, or they can even be used for gifts or like posters and stuff. So here's something I did with the hockey team. I actually worked with a couple moms from the hockey team to design this and make 1 gift for each player. So here's how I break down the pricing. I tried to estimate how long it would take me for each thing and then pay myself about $20 per hour. And then as you can see with like a season worth of graphics, that's going to change depending on how many graphics you want, how many games you get. So mainly right now for marketing, I'm using Instagram. I have an Instagram account with over 500 followers that gets 100 to 200,000 views per month. I have a website that I send out to like different athletic directors, different athletes, so they can see some of my work. I do collaborations with athletes and other photographers, and then word of mouth. So different athletes, they talk, they see Instagram posts, and then they talk and they say my name. And most of the people that I have been working with have been that 16 to 25 range, and then their parents, so that high school and college athletes. So right now I'm reaching out to athletic directors, or athletic directors have been reaching out to me. I've done different media days, so I've done a media day with Schrader. And then I plan on making a YouTube channel to have more long-form content creation. For the near future, I plan on working with York College Lacrosse. I have connections in there, so I plan on going down there to take some pictures. And then I've worked with Lakeshore Hockey Rink and Hilton Hockey, and I plan on doing that more in the future. So I'm asking for $1,850 for a new camera. So currently I'm using a Canon R50, and the Canon R10 is just that next step up. 1 year worth of subscriptions for all the software I use to help this business run smoothly, and then a used computer for to be able to process and handle these photos better. So here's some reviews from customers. I have hundreds of satisfied customers, but here's just a couple that I like to highlight. And then thank you for coming out. Any questions?
How many years have you been doing this, did you say, Matt?
Just over a year and a half now.
Okay,
So,
that's great.
And do you do all the graphics design work yourself?
yeah, so everything in this slideshow has been 100% done by me. Yep.
What do you use for that?
I use Photoshop, which is paid for by the school now, but eventually, once I graduate in the spring, I will have to pay for that myself. So, yeah.
Have you considered the idea of instead of being hired up front, the idea of taking pictures at a game or an event, and then marketing them online to the multiple team members? Rather, because it sounds to me like you got one customer, I hire you to just go watch the team. So I'm gonna actually probably want you to identify my grandchild and say, get the pictures of her. And then there's other people that are on the field. Is that something that would be feasible? That you could take pictures of all these athletes and then target those grandparents?
Yeah, so I have a couple more different pricing breakdowns. Like, so if I just come to a game and then you want to buy specific photos from the game, or if I just come out and watch your grandson or son, and then I take photos of another person, I can produce that whole album, and then if someone else who didn't pay right away wants a specific photo, they can pay for just that photo individually. So I have that too.
Is there like a pretty good sized demand for like student athletes that are looking to get scholarships where they want highlight reels that they can then use as they're sending out packages to different schools looking to get scholarship offers? Is that something that, you know, maybe would be a path for you after you finish school, or even if you're doing that presently?
Yeah, so I haven't gotten into like the highlight reel and the videos yet, but for like photos, they can use it for like NIL stuff. That's huge nowadays, just like pushing themselves out even more to get those NIL deals. But I haven't gotten into the video and highlight reels yet.
Strictly just stills then?
Yeah, just stills. And then the
But I
graphic.
think what John's saying, I think is important, because you could take your stills and actually market them that they could enhance somebody's highlight reels. Like you could throw a still at the beginning and a couple times throughout, like in between game, edits and things like that you could add that. That'd be great.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Last up, we have Fresh Finish Auto Detailing.
Last but not least.
All right. Hello, investors. I'm going to be talking about my mobile detailing business, Fresh Finish Auto Detailing. A little bit about me. I'm going to be playing football at St. John Fisher. I used to work at Delta Sonic, where I found a passion for detailing. My accolades are I'm a 3-time first-team All-League for football, as well as an NFF Scholarship Award winner, showing my athletic and academic achievement. Some of my short-term goals for the business: achieve a minimum paying customers of 20, and so far we have 6 out of 20. And then create a social media and website. So far I have an Instagram with 3 posts. And then our long-term goals are going to be scale vans and employees, fully mobilized services, and then add ceramic
coating, and paint protection. My market analysis. So the three things I found in my market research were high income area, high vehicle ownership, and high demand for convenience. We also have some large scale competitors as Delta Sonic and Go Car Wash, with some local specialists being Flower City Customs and Webster Mobile Detailing. Our target customer is going to be a busy, medium to high income people or 2-income households. So why choose us? Experience, I've been detailing for over a year and a half. High quality detailing products, attention to detail, affordability, and the fact that we come to you and we're a mobile detailing service. My marketing plan, we're going to be focusing on digital marketing with social media ads and posts, as well as networking with business owners, especially dealerships and mechanics. And then after services, we're going to be reaching out for reviews and then sharing thoughtful reviews online on our social media platforms. Our packages and pricing, it's going to be around $60 for an exterior detail, $130 for an interior detail, and $180 for a full detail. We also have a monthly maintenance package that can be booked after any service in advance that ensures your car is fresh year long. So our monthly projections, so the main takeaway is that the winter months are going to be, the winter months are going to be less busy, and the summertime is where I'm going to get the most details. Our gross profit, so our cost per detail is going to be around $9. My goal is 4 details a month, which is a net profit of $473, which is equivalent to $5,687 a year, which is a net to gross percentage of 69%, meaning for every $100 that we make, we keep $69. I'm asking for $800 for a generator. It is a key tool to becoming a fully mobile detailing business. Allows for fully mobile operations and makes detailing quick and efficient. Thank you. Any questions?
Is this something you want to continue doing after college, or is this just to get you through? Do you plan to expand, like by hiring people to work with you?
Yeah, so I'm going to be going to Fisher, so I'm going to be also close by, so I'm also going to be trying to run the business at St. John Fisher as well. I also have a brother who can also run the business for me if I can't do it sometimes, or he can help me with some of my details.
For the monthly plan, how many visits do they get?
They
And
get
how long
one.
does it take you to do the work?
They get one visit a month. It usually takes around an hour to 2 hours in between that.
All right, so you're really kind of saying for $1,200, you'll keep their car clean throughout the year?
Yes.
And make their life easy?
Yes.
How do you schedule that? Like, my husband and I have different schedules all the time and whatnot. How, would you plan it out regularly if I were to purchase a package, or how do you determine when you're going to show up and take care of it for him?
So after each service, we can either book then, or he can find a time in a schedule and get back to me in a later date.
Mm-hmm. And what if a client forgets and there's lost opportunity there? What if you have a whole day of no-shows and you've got an employee? Do you have, how would you handle those situations? Because you're going to them rather than them coming to you.
I just make sure everything's okay with the scheduling. I would text them and make sure that, hey, are we still doing this detail or not? And just reassuring that our detail is going to be on.
Tyler, you said you had 6 already booked? Over here, in the middle.
Sorry. Sorry.
You had 6 of them already booked?
Yes.
And that's completed or booked?
Completed.
Completed,
yes.
then. And you have any other ones lined up here in the next couple of weeks or months?
Yeah. So in the summertime, I'm going to be getting the most details, and I'll be working almost all 7 days of those week, finding customers, and then doing those details.
Great.
Thank you.
And do you have insurance?
I
mean, sure.
No, but we're planning on doing it soon.
Okay.
How long did it take you to do each of the 6? An hour doesn't seem like a lot of time.
So there was around 4 interior details. Interior detail takes around like 2 hours, and then our exterior details take around 1 hour to an hour and a half. Full details take 2 hours plus.
Are you using a buffer, or are you using it all by hand?
So we have a shop vac, air compressor, We have high-quality detailing products that are all dilutable, that are in concentrate, that come in gallon forms. And we just have all rags and all equipment a detailer would need.
So you don't use a buffer?
We don't use a buffer, no.
No, he does it the old-fashioned way, he does it by hand,
Right.
which is
Oh, by
actually.
hand. Right,
We do-
but that's gonna take more time.
Yeah, but it's.
We do,
Better job.
we do have a drill brush. I do have a drill brush that I can use for carpets, so
Yeah.
that's just kind of like a buffer.
So what do you figure you're making an hour doing that?
Hour, I'd say like $20 maybe an hour, I'd say. I don't know the exact, but yeah.
I mean, if you're looking for a job, we'd probably pay you more than that.
Yeah, okay.
But it looks like you do some nice work, just looking at the finished product that you're showing there. And I'll offer to, last year, there was, I think, 4 different guys that had presentations on detailing. And one of them actually came, my detailer came in on a Sunday and worked with him for a few hours, just to kind of show him some of the, and he's been doing it for me since he was probably about your age.
That sounds like a great opportunity.
Yeah, so if you're interested, see me at the end.
For sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
cool.
Love that you're doing it by hand. It probably helps your football and baseball, right?
Keeps me fit.
There you go.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So what's going to happen now, that's our final presentation. We're going to go with the judges into a very secure, undisclosed location in the back of the room. And we're going to come out probably in 15 to 20 minutes with the results of the evening. We'll announce the funding allocations in our Saunders teams that are moving on to the next round. If you would like during that time, there's some chocolate chip cookies over on the side. And if you'd like, there's a fountain and bathrooms around the corner. We'll be back shortly. Sorry for the long, oh, is this on? Okay. Sorry for the long delay. The kids did too good of a job. Like, I just want to say that in the 5 years that I've been doing this, these were the best presentations, top to bottom. You all did an exceptional job. Thank you so much. Every single one of you did a great job. And we want to thank all our panel again. We had some great ideas. We're going to go through each business and how much they have been awarded. And at the end, if we could have all of the student businesses come on up front along with the investors, we get to have a nice picture together. And we'll announce what our Saunders winners and runners-up from each building are. Make sure I've got the right order here. First one up for us is Di-Fi, and they were awarded $800. Our next one up was Kirsten's Chronicles, and she was awarded $1,000. Next one up is Property Appeal, and they were awarded $800. Abiade's Fragrances was $550. Bamboo Bros was $800. Cityscape Coasters was $760. Special Teas was $700. Patched by the Piece was $1,000. Griffo Renovations was $650. Mountain Bomb was $2,000. And Matt Schilling Photography was $1,200. Oh, sorry, and Fresh Finish Auto Detailing was $8. And now the teams that we have that are moving on, there's one from each high school along with a runner-up. Our Saunders finalists moving on from Schrader are Special Teas, and from Thomas is Mountain Bomb. Our runners-up, Our runners-up were Matt Schilling Media and Kirsten's Chronicles. Great, great job from all of our businesses. They did an exceptional job. We can give them all a round of applause. They did great.